All right, this tornado watch was just issued. Number 722 expires at 4 a.m. Expect max hail 1 inch, max wind gust 75 miles per hour, storm motion 46 miles per hour. It's not a PDS, but it is a tornado watch for the western counties of Lauderdale, Limestone, Colbert, Franklin, Lawrence, Morgan, Marion, Winston, and Coleman. Madison is not included in that. I don't know if they'll extend that as this line gets a little closer. We'll get back to the radar. We've got a few kinks in this line. Matter of fact, they're all up and down the line. You'll see a kink here where this tornado warning is. There's a bow right here. There's another kink, and there's another kink right here. That's where all the tornado warnings are, and there's like a kink back in this area here. That's what we're watching. It's going to be continued coverage as this line approaches. You may hear me talk a little bit, and I might quit, but I'm just going to leave live radar on here. You can leave a comment in the chat box. They just dropped that tornado warning back past Euphoria. But you see all along this line here, there's multiple kinks in this line. Would say if you've got kids down at the University of Alabama, I would get in contact with them, text them, tell them be prepared as this line makes its way through overnight tonight. If you have any kids up at UNA, University of North Alabama, up in Florence, I would text them, call them, tell them to be prepared. We're going to look at some of these. Over here in Mississippi, this is a severe thunderstorm warning. It's moving northeast. It could clip northwest Lauderdale County if it continues that track. Here's a tornado warning. This is over in Mississippi. We are under a tornado watch till 4 a.m. All of this is back over in Mississippi. You're looking right out of Columbus next rad, which is right here. None of these storms have any severe, it's just rain. It's the main line, the QLCS is coming through. Once again, here, if you're viewing the channel, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notifications bell. Up in the top right hand corner is a QR code. You can make a donation through PayPal or Visa or MasterCard. We would greatly appreciate it. You're here with live storm coverage. December 28, 2024, 8:32 p.m. Check something real quick. Going through Skywarn chat. not see anything that really catches my eye. Once again, you can leave me a comment, question. I'll put this into motion. I'm going to switch back to basic radar. Till these storms get a little closer. know anybody, or if you're watching from Lamar County, the northern part of the county, northwestern part of the county, especially around Detroit, Sulligent, you see the times that this tornado warning storm will be in your area. Sulligent at 9:20, Detroit at 9:23, and Beaverton 9:26. That's for this storm that's over around Starkville. It's tornado warning. It's moving it northeast at 68. Excuse me. As this line moves through, if you get a severe thunderstorm warning like this one here over Mississippi headed towards Tupelo, has a tornado possible within that severe thunderstorm warning, I would treat all severe thunderstorm warnings as if they had a tornado going to take cover. But that might clip the northwest corner of Lauderdale, keeps its general direction. Watching this tornado warning here over Starkville. It's got a track to carry it right over northwest corner of Lamar County. It includes Sulligent, Detroit, Beaverton. There's the times listed: 9:20 for Sulligent, 9:23 Detroit, 9:26 Beaverton. Once again, these storms over the northwest corner of Alabama is not severe at this time. Probably getting a lot of rain. Let me see what the lightning's doing here. There's a lot of lightning back in this line, especially that storm we were looking at over in Starkville. It's tornado warning. You see all up down this line. A lot of lightning. Big cell down there around Mobile. Once again, this line's got a lot of kinks in it. We're going to pay attention to this up here. Cut that lightning off. back to level 2, reflectivity. See if I can pull up some storm relative velocity. Not seeing any rotation, but there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of kinks in this line. Green triangles are hell icons. Turn on mezzo, see if it'll pull up. There's a mezzo. While you're here viewing this live weather coverage, you can subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit the notification bell, QR code up in the right hand corner, scan it, hit us up with a donation for PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. We would greatly appreciate it. Still watching this line come in as it advances towards the Mississippi Alabama state line. A lot of kinks within this line. We're keeping an eye on it. Not expecting any major hail up our way. I'm watching this tornado warning within this line over Mississippi, around Starkville, just west of Columbus, as it'll be coming into the northwest corner of Lamar County. Solent 920, Detroit 923, Beaverton 926. Don't forget you can leave us a comment as well. Just say hi. I'll be able to comment back to you if you got any questions. posted a severe thunderstorm warning over in Columbus, next red. That's showing a tornado possible. Have friends or family in around Reform or any family members in around Millport, Ethelsville. There's the times listed. Sorry for the silence. I was just checking out uh, another radar, getting some other information. But just to refresh everybody's memory, we're under a tornado watch for that's in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan until 4 a.m. Expect max wind gusts 75 miles per hour. Could see some small hail. Storm motion's east at 46 miles per hour. That's a tornado watch. It expires at 4 a.m. Still don't know if they'll extend that further out to the east, but it does not include Madison County. And the tanned area over here is PDS tornado watch. Get back to radar, get you back up to date. Once again, I apologize for the silence. I was just checking some other radars. We'll get zoomed in here and we'll get you caught up here. We were looking at this tornado warning cell here over in Mississippi, just northwest of Columbus. This line, part of this line that's moving in, uh, put a track on it. Zoom in a little bit more. Northwest corner of Lamar County. We're looking at Detroit, and we've got Weston at 9:33, Hamilton at 9:34, Vina 9:42, Hodges 9:44, Hackleburg 9:46, Phil Campbell 9:53, and 9:59 Russellville. That's estimated times. Could get there a little sooner or a little bit later. Depends on what this line, if it speeds up or slows down. But that gives you a basic guideline. So if you're in Detroit, you got about 16 minutes before this gets close to you. I would go in and prepare to seek shelter here within the next few minutes as there's a Boeing in this line. This track was connected to a tornado warning that was over close to Armory now, Mississippi and Aberdeen, which is down here. They've kind of reduced it a little bit, but you see there's a bow in this line. But not to say there's some strong winds that's coming out of this, because it's fixing to come right over the Columbus Next rad. And it shows a tornado as radar indicated. And these are points over in Mississippi, Waverly, TV, West Point. But it's generally moving northeast at 68. But I'm going to give you a track on this part of the line here. It's moving up once again. Detroit, 9:23. I'll be going and prepare to get into your safe place. If you're in Weston, Hamilton, Vina, Hodges, Hackleburg, Phil Campbell, Russellville, later on down the line, 9:59, I would go in and keep eyes and ears open as this line approaches. Once again, it's basically this line's moving. That's showing 68, coming off this anywhere 40 to 50 miles an hour, so it'll be there before you know it. So just be prepared. Let me give you those times again. This line's moving northeast for Detroit, 9:23, Weston, 9:33, Hamilton, 9:34, Vina, 9:42, Hodges, 9:44, Hackleburg, 9:46, Phil Campbell, 9:53, and Russellville, 9:59. All right, we've got a new line track here. Let me go and pull and see what this does. It gives you a wider scope on this QLCS. This thing went linear, so we're looking at a lot of the times here, like Red Bay 9:47, Hamilton 9:49, Ewan 9:51, Winfield 9:56. Armory's over in Mississippi, so about 4 minutes it's going to be right on top of them. But as we get into Red Bay 9:47, you got about a little over 30 minutes, but I wouldn't wait till the last minute. I would keep an eye on this and then take cover. Let's see what the particulars on this. Moving northeast at 41 on this new tornado warning. Locations impacted would be Armory, Aberdeen, Smithville, Hatley, Gatman, Benford, Tipsy Fort, New Hamilton, Becker, Quincy, Splunge, Wise Gap, Athens, Strong, East Aberdeen, Malden, Greenwood Springs, and Parham. That's all over in Mississippi. But as this line advances, we're going to be running into Red Bay, Hamilton, Ewan, and Winfield. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Lamar County. Expires at 10 p.m. Showing a wind threat as radar indicated, so this thing's got some strong winds in it. Max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. Looking at Vernon, Sulligent, Millport, Kennedy, Detroit, Beaverton, Blooming Grove, Lamar County Airport, Cruz, Bedford, Crossville, Cody, Henson, Springs, Lamar County Public Lake, Star, Pine Springs, Hytoggy, and Melbourne for that severe thunderstorm warning in Lamar County. We've got one further down. It's a large severe thunderstorm warning. So if you're in Reform, Aliceville, Geiger, Utah, York, further down south, even Demopolis, if you've got friends or family members. Once again, if you've got any of your family that goes to the University of Alabama, I would go and give them a heads up, send them a text, call them and say, look, you've got a line that's, well, let me see what the line is going to do here. I'd probably, let me see, about 43 miles an hour. I'd say tell them to go and start getting prepared. If you've got any kids up in University of North Alabama, UNA, as this line approaches, we're probably going to have some strong winds with it. I don't know if I can, let me see if it'll let me, I'm going to try and put a manual track on that and see if, let me move this over here. Sometimes it will and sometimes it won't. We'll try and draw a manual track on this. It's moving at 60. I don't think it will because it's a steep. Yeah, it won't let me because it's a steep line. Maybe as it gets closer, I'll give you a good direction on that. But once again, if you got kids up in UNA and Florence, I'd go to tell them keep eyes and ears out. Make sure they've got a weather radio or they can pick up severe weather alerts on their phone. Tell them to turn the do not disturb and make sure their weather alerts are coming through their phones. Once again, we're really paying up. Don't see anything up in Tennessee that's a cause of concern. We're basically looking here west of Lamar County. We'll be rolling up into Marion County for this tornado warning storm that's over in Mississippi. A little bit of a bow in that line. But here's a severe thunderstorm warning. You know, I've had a viewer over in Lamar County, so here's the information on that again. Severe thunderstorm warning. Storm motions northeast at 53. It's a wind threat. Max wind gusts 60 miles per hour. Locations impacted would be Vernon, Sulligent, Millport, Kennedy, Detroit, Beaverton, Blooming Grove, Lamar County Airport, Cruz, Bedford, Crossville, Cody, Henson Springs, Lamar County Public Lake, Star, Pine Springs, Hytoggy, and Melbourne. I think I'm saying that right, Hytoggy. Y'all can correct me in the comments. Once again, if you're here watching this, please leave us a like. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to comment, ask any questions, feel free. Pan back out. Still not seeing anything up in Tennessee or anything with this line here. Cut the lightning back on. See, there's a lot of lightning within this cell. I'm picking up a tornado vortex signature here. 49 knots base height. It's a little hail, but it's probably not even showing. It's probably not even hitting the ground. Feel free to leave a comment, ask a question. I'm going to try and stay with this as long as I can. I've been behind the computer checking out models and data this whole day. We'll be prepared for you. So if you got a comment, question, or just want to say hello, we appreciate your comments. This line's starting to get closer to the Alabama line. But you see all the lightning up and down this line. Strong cell down here. This come through Mobile. My main focus is up here in our region here, North Alabama. We're going to be watching this. Let me cut that lightning back off. Clutters it up a little bit. There's a tornado warning over in Mississippi. Give us a track on this. We're still looking at it coming through. We'll be looking at Red Bay 947, Hamilton 949, Ewan 951, Winfield 956. If you live in those regions, keep your eyes and ears open. If you've got your weather radio and it goes off, seek shelter in your basement, storm shelter. If you don't have either one of those, most interior room of your home without windows, cover your head. Still not seeing anything up in Tennessee. This whole line's moving northeast. Good bow coming right across. Hope we don't lose Columbus next, Rat. Not, I'll have to switch over to Huntsville. That's a good bow coming off that line right there. So there's probably some strong winds with that. At least 60. Pause for a minute and we'll look at this other radar I've got. Yeah, that tornado vortex signature, it's probably some range folding or something going on because it's real close to the Columbus radar. They've just attached a severe thunderstorm warning on that with a tornado possible over in Mississippi. Once again, we're watching this line as we're going on the tracks again. Red Bay 947, 949, Hamilton 951, Ewan 956, Winfield It's 9/20, December 28th, 2024. So if you live in those areas, once again, that's within this track for this tornado warning storm coming out of Mississippi, that'll probably clip the northwest corner of Lamar and go up into Marion County. We're looking at it affecting Red Bay, Hamilton, Ewan, Winfield. Come in a little closer. You know, anybody that lives in Detroit, I tell people in Sulligent. Further up the line will be Hackleburg. Vina, this will be moving up in your area, Red Bay. Yeah, you see that cone of silence right there. That's the actual Columbus next rad right here. That's where the Columbus next rad would. That's where the radar is in that area. They dropped the tornado warning for that cell. Does it make it less severe? Because they're still showing a tornado possible tag within that severe thunderstorm warning. So Sulligent, Red Bay, Hamilton, Ewan, Winfield, Hackleburg, Phil, Campbell, Russellville. There's the times. Their estimated times of arrival. Note that time. And be sure to have ample time to take cover. Like I said earlier, I would treat all severe thunderstorm warnings as if they had a tornado within that severe thunderstorm warning. That way you would be safe and get your family and yourself to safety. Because a lot of times with these QLCSs, they'll have these kinks up and down this line. And it could be a brief spin up, which they could still do damage. But you want to make sure you and your family are safe. Once again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. It's over in Mississippi. But here will be the track for it and the times, estimated time of arrival. Still not seeing anything with any watches or warnings on it. We do have a tornado watch over our area till 4 o'clock. Here in any of these areas that's within this track, if you live in a mobile home, I'd seek shelter elsewhere. But the tornado watch that's in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties in Alabama until 4 o'clock Sunday morning. I'm gonna step away for a minute, look at some other data, and then I will be right back. I'm back and we've got a tornado warning for Lamar County. We'll zoom in, get in a little closer here. Give you the information on that. It's a tornado warning. Expires at 10. Storm motion is northeast 69. Radar indicated. Locations impacted would be Vernon, Sulligent, Detroit, Beaverton, Lamar County Airport, Cruz, Bedford, Henson Springs, Star, Pine Springs, Hattagi, and Lamar County Public Lake. If you're in that area, you need to take shelter now in a basement, most interior room of your home without windows. Give you a track on that. Looking Vernon, 932, Sulligent, 938, Gewen, 948, Brilliant, 956, Hackleburg, 1005, being Bear Creek, 1008, Haleyville, 1009, Phil Campbell, 1012, Russellville, 1020, and Littleville at 1025. Once again, these are estimated times. So if you're in one of these areas, eyes and ears open, be sure to take shelter. Once again, that's for a tornado warning. Lamar County. So if you're up in Marion County, I would go in and start preparing to seek shelter. As you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, showing a thunderstorm damage threat considerable. That's wind gust 70 miles per hour. Locations would include Hamilton, Winfield, Fayette, Haleyville, Gewen, Hackleburg, Berry, Brilliant, Glen Allen, Belt, Gewen, Bankston, Weston, Bluff, Bowley Springs, Bryn, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, Twin, and Tucker. If you're in these areas, I would seek shelter now for damaging winds. It's got a considerable threat tag on it. A little bit of a bow in that line, picking up a tornado vortex signature just west of Millport. This right now seems to be the strongest part of this line. Not seeing anything up to the north. This would be the strongest part of the line that we're looking at with this bowing, which would indicate some strong, damaging straight line winds. So if you're in that area, if you're in Marion County, Winston County, Lamar County, I would seek shelter. It's tracking northeast. There's the towns to be affected and the times. Once again, we're going to look at this severe thunderstorm warning with a considerable threat tag for damaging winds. Max wind gust of 70. There's the locations. Once again, Hamilton, Winfield, Fayette, Haleyville, Gewen, Hackleburg, Berry, Brilliant, Glen, Allen, Belt, Gewen, Bankston, Weston, Bluff, Bowley Springs, Bryn, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, Twin, and Tucker. If you're in these areas, I would go in and seek shelter now for a considerable threat tag for damaging winds. Once again, I would go in and any severe thunderstorm warning, I would treat it like it's got a tornado warning attached with it. It's already on Vernon and Sulligent, but it's got a bow within that line, which would indicate, once again, strong, damaging straight line winds. I'm not forgetting about us here in the northwest corner. There's really not a severe threat right now. This line is moving northeast, showing northeast at 53. So Hamilton, I would go in and be prepared to take cover. Winfield, Detroit should already be in your safe place. Sulligent, Vernon, you should have done been in your safe place. Millport. If you live in Fayette, Barry, Winfield, even over in Carbon Hill, Lynn, Haleyville, once again Hamilton, be on the lookout up here at Phil Campbell. This line's got a lot of lightning in it. Please don't be outside trying to look at this. Be seeking shelter now. Once again, if you're here watching this video, this live weather feed for severe weather coverage, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, where you can receive notifications of anytime we go live with severe weather coverage. And up at the top right hand corner, you can scan that QR code. And if you've got a PayPal account, we'd appreciate your donations. You can use Visa or MasterCard. There's a box within that PayPal account that I've set up that you can make a monthly donation. And this helps us continue doing this for our communities. And we do appreciate. Once again, you can leave us a comment in the chat box, make a comment, ask a question. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or just say hello. Once again, there's a tornado watch that's in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties in Alabama until 4 a.m. Sunday morning. You need to be prepared to take shelter indoors, preferably in a basement or small interior room. If you're in a mobile home, I would seek shelter and prepare to activate to a substantial structure other than staying in a mobile home. Still watching this line as it's made its way into the central western counties of Alabama, but it's moving northeast. Still up here in the northwest corner. Not seeing anything severe at this time. Our main concern is down here at Lamar County, Marion County, Winston County, and looking at the future, we're looking at Franklin County. If you're just joining us, we're looking at a tornado warning, Lamar County, radar indicated tornado. Locations impacted would be Vernon, Sulligent, Detroit, Beaverton, Lamar County, Airport, Cruz, Gatman, Henson, Springs, Pine Springs, and Hattagi. We also got a severe thunderstorm warning for Marion and parts of Walker County. It's got a considerable wind threat on it. And I would treat all severe thunderstorm warnings as if there was a tornado involved. Looking at max wind gust of 70 miles per hour. Locations to be affected: Hamilton, Winfield, Fayette, Haleyville, Ewan, Hackleburg, Berry, Brilliant, Glen Allen, Belk, Gowan, Bankston, Weston, Bluff, Bowley Springs, Bryn, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, and Twin and Tucker. Here's the track for this part of the line: Fulton, Vernon, Red Bay, Hamilton, Ewan, Winfield, Haleyville, Russellville, Tuscumbia, and Sheffield further down the line. It is 9:42, December 28, 2024. If you're in any one of these towns, this line is headed towards you, and I would be prepared to take shelter immediately. Still not seeing anything up in the northwest corner. Our main concern is this Boeing section within this line. It is showing it's moving northeast, so it'll move up through Marion County. They get up into Winston County, and it'll move up Franklin, Lawrence County, further down the line. Once again, if you're watching this live severe weather coverage, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that notifications bell, and also hit that QR code, scan it, make a donation to our cause. We're here to service our community, and your donations would help us tremendously. Hopefully this northern part of the line is kind of weakening a little bit. Once again, where we're more concerned is this Boeing section in this line here. Scan in a little bit more here. This Boeing section that's come through Sulligent, Vernon, Millport. If you're in these areas, please do not be outside. There's a lot of lightning within this line. You should be in your shelter, safe place. And if any chance, if you in these areas and you see or hear of any damage reports, please put that in the comment box and send it to me. I would appreciate it. There's some more times listed for that Boeing section. Ewan, 9:50, about 5 minutes. Hamilton, 9:53. Hackleburg, 10:05. Bear Creek, 10:10. Bill Campbell, 10:13. 10:19. Russellville, 10:24. Littleville, 10:34. Leeton, 10:37. Town Creek. If you're in the path of this Boeing section of this line, stay aware, and if need be, you need to seek shelter immediately. We're looking at a tornado warning. Radar indicated, but still within this severe thunderstorm warning, there's considerable damage threat for winds up to 70 miles per hour. Once again, I want to reiterate that I would treat any severe thunderstorm warning as if there was a tornado involved and seek shelter immediately. Most interior room of your home without windows, be sure to cover your head. If you've got a basement, that would be a perfect spot. Or if you've got a storm shelter or a safe place, get in that here in the next few minutes. Once again, we're under a tornado watch. It's in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties until 4 a.m. Sunday morning. You are watching the Weather Bandit channel. Live severe continuous coverage of severe weather. All right, we've got a tornado warning for Marion County. Radar indicated. Locations impacted could be Hamilton, Winfield, Haleyville, Gwynn, Hackleburg, Brilliant, Ewan, Bryn, Weston, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, Twin, Tucker, Tesner, Pierce's Mill, Rankin Fight Airport, Upper Bear Creek Reservoir, Bird, Bexar, and Pig Eye. Storm is moving northeast at 59 miles per hour. I'm going to give you a track on this. Let me get the right one for you. All right. There's the times listed there. So Red Bay, it's right on top of you. Hamilton, 9:51. Ewan, 951, Winfield 955, Haleyville 1015, Russellville 1016, Tuscumbia 1024, Sheffield at 1025. I was going to start seeking shelter if you within this path of this storm. Once again, it's got a good Bowen segment in it. Give you some more track here. Ewan, it's right on top of you. Should be in your safe place. Weston, you still have time to get in your safe place. Hamilton, Hodges, Hackleburg, Bear Creek, Phil Campbell, Russellville, Littleville, and Leeton. These are estimated times. It could be there sooner or a little bit later. This is just a guideline to give you enough time to take shelter. So if you're in one of these small towns or these cities, please seek shelter. Still looking at the northern part of this line, not seeing anything severe. Our concern is the Bowen segment here that's prompted the tornado warning and the severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, severe thunderstorm warning, I would treat it as it has a tornado involved and going to seek shelter. Once again, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We're going to get you, it should be on Hamilton right now. Tornado warning. Cities impacted would be Hamilton, Winfield, Haleyville, Ewan, Hackleburg, Brilliant, Ewan, Bryn, Weston, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, Twin, Tucker, Tasner, Pierce's Mill, Rankin Fight Airport, Upper Bear Creek Reservoir, Bird, Bexar, and Pig Eye. If you're in one of these places, you need to seek shelter now. And along with this is a severe thunderstorm warning. Treat that as if it's got a tornado embedded within this line. It's carrying a thunderstorm damage threat of a considerable tag of max wind gusts of 70 miles per hour. Locations impacted to be Hamilton, Winfield, Fayette, Haleyville, Ewan, Hackleburg, Berry, Brilliant, Glen Allen, Belt, Ewan, Bankston, Weston, Bluff, Bowley Springs, Bryn, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, Twin, and Tucker. If you're in one of these areas, you need to seek shelter immediately. We've got a new severe thunderstorm warning that would include Franklin and Colbert County and parts of Lawrence County. It's a severe thunderstorm warning. Storm motions northeast at 48. Wind threat is radar indicated as well as the hail threat. Max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. Locations to be impacted would be Muscle Shoals, Russellville, Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Red Bay, Phil Campbell, Town Creek, Cherokee, Littleville, and Leeton. Once again, I would treat all severe thunderstorm warnings as if there was a tornado embedded within this line. and going in and seek shelter in your safe place, your storm shelter, basement, or most interior room of your home without windows, and cover your head. I would seek shelter if you're in Muscle Shoals, Russellville, Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Red Bay, Phil Campbell, Town Creek, Cherokee, Littleville, and Leeton. Sorry for the silence. I was just texting on our chat to a couple of our storm spotters that are over in Franklin County. Let them know they're under severe thunderstorm warning. That way they will be advised. One of our storm spotters reporting trees and power lines down at McNeese Crossing in Lamar County. They're reporting that was just wind damage. It was non-tornadic. So these winds can do some damage. Once again, that was a report. It's not. I'm not saying it's confirmed, but the reports of trees and power lines down in McNeese Crossing in Lamar County. It's just wind damage. It was not a tornado at this point. We've got some strong winds coming off this Boeing segment. Let's see if I can pull up local storm reports, and it'll pop up, and then I'll see what we've got when it generates and give you some information. Still back out. Look, this northern part of this line is not up into Tennessee. I think it's lost its punch. But here in the northwest parts of Alabama, we're under a severe thunderstorm warning. Just got one here. It's a severe thunderstorm warning over into Winston County. Tornado possible. Thunderstorm damage threat is considerable. Max wind gust of 70. Locations to be impacted is Jasper, Haleyville, Summerton, Cordova, Dora, Carbon Hill, Lynn, Arley, Double Springs, Parrish, Oakman, Addison, Sipsey, West Jefferson, Kansas, Nauvoo, Eldridge, Camp McDowell, Ashbank, and Burnwell. That's for Winston and Walker County. That's out in front of this line. We'll give you a track for that. There's the times. Barry at 10:09, Carbon Hill 10:10, Phil Campbell 10:14, Haleyville 10:15, Russellville 10:18, Double Springs 10:24, Town Creek 10:39, Moulton 10:40, Rogersville 10:51, and Trinity at 10:54. For those that's got family members at the University of Alabama, there's a severe thunderstorm warning down in that area with tornado possible. Once again, thunderstorm damage threat considerable. Need to call your kids if they're down there at the University of Alabama. Looking at max wind gusts of 70 miles per hour, tell them to seek shelter now as this line is approaching. But it would include Tuscaloosa, Northport, Holt, Lakeview, Brookwood, Coling, Vance, Coker, Samantha, McFarland Mall, Lake Lorraine State Park, Tuscaloosa Amphitheater, Tuscaloosa Regional Airport, Lake Wildwood, Mercedes-Benz of Alabama, Binion Creek Landing, Abernat, Shelton State Community College, Bryant Denny Stadium, and the University Mall. So if you've got kids that are down there and you're watching, I would text them, call them, tell them to seek shelter immediately. Here's some times for that part of the line. Union 10:01 should already be in there, and because it's 10:03. But Utah 10:06, Berry 10:15, Akron 10:19, Northport 10:26, Moundville 10:26. Estimated time for Tuscaloosa 10:27. Once again, these are just estimated times. It could get there sooner or a little bit later. It's just a guideline. Go on and call those students down there. Tell them to seek shelter. Holt 10:34, Brookwood 10:48, Vance 10:57. You've got kids, students up in UNA and Florence. They're close to this severe thunderstorm warning. I would go on and tell them to start seeking shelter now as this line moves through. They're just right on the cusp of the severe thunderstorm warning, but let's go on and play it safe. If you've got kids that are in UNA, University of North Alabama, I would go on and tell them to seek shelter now. That'll give them time to get prepared to seek shelter. I would treat all severe thunderstorm warnings as if there was a tornado within that line. Looking at max wind gust of 60. Locations impacted would be Muscle Shoals, Russellville, Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Red Bay, Phil Campbell, Town Creek, Cherokee, Littleville, and Leeton. It's showing it would be in Florence at 10:32, Muscle Shoals 10:30. So it'll be in Russellville 10:22, Haleyville 10:23, Phil Campbell 10:27, Tuscumbia 10:28, Sheffield 10:29, 10:30, Muscle Shoals 10:32, Florence. So if you have students, kids that are in University of North Alabama, tell them to seek shelter now. Still have this tornado warning for Marion County. It's radar indicated. Locations impacted would be Hamilton, Winfield, Haleyville, Hackleburg, Brilliant, Bryn, Weston, Lake Buttahatchee, Bear Creek, Twin, Tucker, Tesner, Pierce's Mill, Rankin Fight Airport, Upper Bear Creek Reservoir, Pig Eye, and Piney Grove. Here's some times for that. Hackleburg 10:10, Bear Creek 10:15, Haleyville 10:16, Phil Campbell 10:18, Moulton 10:41, Town Creek 10:45, North Cortland 10:48, Cortland 10:49, Rogersville 10:57. Once again, these are estimated times. Could be there sooner or a little bit later. It's just a guideline. If you're in one of these towns, I would go to seek shelter now. Get in the most innermost part of your home, cover your head, make sure that wherever you're at, there's no windows, or seek shelter in a basement or storm shelter. If you're in a mobile home, I would get out, go to a sturdier structure. Got a report from one of our storm spotters. He's picking up damage reports. There's tree and power lines down in Gewin on Highway 58. It's not confirmed. It's reported. But imagine so this blowing in this line's got some strong winds in it. It's showing max wind gust of 70 miles per hour. Once again, I'm not forgetting about you down here. If you've got kids in the University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa, tell them to go and seek shelter. There's a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible, and thunderstorm damage threat is a considerable tag on it, looking at max wind gust of 70 miles per hour. Text them, call them, tell them they need to seek shelter. In Tuscaloosa at 10:27. There's other times listed there. Same thing up here if you've got kids, students in UNA, University of North Alabama. Should be in Florence approximately 10:32. Give or take a few minutes. Tell them they're going to seek shelter now as it's 10:10, December 28, 2024. It's for a severe thunderstorm warning. Max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. Sorry for the silence. I'm just chatting with some of them. Mike, I appreciate those reports. Got a local storm report here. It just popped up. Northwest Gwinnett, Marion County, emergency manager, multiple power lines and power poles down around County Highway 58 in Gwinnett. That's the one Mike had sent me. I appreciate that. My storm reports just popped up. So I know there's a lot going on further south while I'm down here. Just a reminder, if you've got any students attending the University of Alabama, tell them to seek shelter now. Under the severe thunderstorm warning. It's got a tornado possible tag, but there's a considerable wind threat with that. So I would tell them to seek shelter. Get back up here. My primary concern is this Bowen in this line that's coming through Haleyville right now. You got kids up in the University of North Alabama. I would tell them to seek shelter now. They're reducing this tornado warning. Still, this line looks pretty strong with this Bowen segment in it, which indicates strong winds. Haleyville, Russellville, 1019, Escumbia, Sheffield, Muscle Shoals, Florence, Moulton, Trinity, Faultville, Hartsville. There are the estimated times. Going to seek shelter, especially if you're in Haleyville, Russellville, Tuscumbia, Sheffield, Muscle Shoals, and even Florence and Moulton. Still has a way to get to Trinity, Faultville, and Hartsville, but be prepared. Interior room of your home with no windows. Make sure you cover your head. Seek shelter in a basement. Storm shelter, a safe place. Make sure you've got a helmet. No severe weather in southern counties of Tennessee. Once this line comes through, we should be just dealing with some showers and behind this line. Once again, there was a local storm report around 9:50. Thunderstorm wind damage by the emergency manager. There's multiple power lines and poles down around County Highway 58 in Gewin. Not seeing any other reports. Michael, one of our storm spotters, had sent me that information earlier. This Boeing segment is fixing to come into Double Springs. Got about 7 minutes, so I'm going to take shelter now. Town Creek, 1039 Moulton, 1040 Rogersville, 1051 Trinity, 1054. Once again, these are estimated times. While you're here, leave us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notifications bell. Top right hand corner is the QR code. If you've got a PayPal account, you can donate to our cause. You can also use Visa, MasterCard. We appreciate your donation. This helps us continue to service our community by showing this live coverage on severe weather or any other type of weather events happen in our area. We do appreciate your donation. Got a tornado warning down here around Biloxi. Too far from the Columbus Next Red to really see it. I dropped the tornado warning that was in Marion County. But once again, I would treat all severe thunderstorm warnings as if there was a tornado within that line. Remember, a tornado watch is in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties up until 4 a.m. Sunday morning. If you're in the path of these storms, be prepared to take shelter indoors, preferably in a basement or a small interior room without windows. If you're in a mobile home, please seek shelter in a more sturdy structure. If you live in Hamilton, Detroit, Sulligent, Vernon, Millport, I'd even say Fayette, Winfield, Brilliant, you should be in the clear. You're just going to get some rain, probably a few little gusty parts. There was a storm report down there. But the stronger part of the line is just east of you now. It's coming into Lynn, Carbon Hill, Haleyville, Phil Campbell, points north, just coming into Russellville. You're coming into Florence. Main part of the line is this Bowen segment, anywhere from Russellville, Phil Campbell, Haleyville, Lynn, down to Carbon Hill. Once again, this line is advancing into Tuscaloosa. If you have kids, students down at the University of Alabama, I would chat with them, send them a text, call them, tell them to seek shelter now. If you've got kids in Florence, University of North Alabama, they should already be in their safe place. If not, I would send them a text, tell them to seek shelter. most likely, unless things change, once again, I would still treat this as a severe thunderstorm warning if they had a tornado within that severe thunderstorm warning. We've just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale County. Storm motion northeast at 77 miles per hour. Wind threat radar indicated. Max wind gust up to 60. Locations to be affected would be Florence, Killen, St. Florian, Underwood, Petersville, Green Hill, Threet, Zip City, Wright, and Oakland. I'll give you some other towns here. Iron City, 1034, St. Joseph, 1037, Loretto, which would be all the rest of these counties would be Tennessee, 1041, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, 1050, Etheridge, Tennessee, 1054, Pulaski, 1059, Linville, 1106, Cornersville, Tennessee, Columbia, Tennessee, 1114, and Lewisburg, 1116. Once again, if you've got kids that are in University of North Alabama, text them, call them, tell them to seek shelter now in a sturdy structure or in a basement. It's a severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale County. Locations impacted would be Florence, Killen, St. Florian, Underwood, Petersville, Green Hill, Threet, Zip City, Wright, and Oakland. Looks like that part of the line there, coming through Colbert and parts of Lauderdale County, is starting to get a little bow to it. Had this bowing segment come through Phil Campbell, Haleyville, Lynn, and Carbon Hill now. Let's see, we've got another local storm report. Fayetteville, Alabama. Thunderstorm wind damage. Emergency manager. Multiple trees down in extreme northwest Fayette County, including Highway 107 at Turner Road. One further to the south on this part of the line that I said it's coming into Tuscaloosa. If you have students at the University of Alabama, you tell them to seek shelter now. There's a local storm report by a trained spotter. Thunderstorm wind damage, trees and power lines down on County Road 9 near Gordo. So this line's packing a punch. Hopefully, we won't see any more tornado warnings. This will just become a damaging wind threat, which is not lessened in a severe threat, but damaging straight line winds can cause considerable damage, especially if you're looking at 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. We've probably got some viewers over into Coleman. This line will be advancing as it come through Haleyville and Lynn, heading into Addison. The severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible. Considerable thunderstorm damage threat due to wind. Max wind gusts 70 miles per hour. Jasper, Haleyville, Summerton, Cordova, Dora, Carbon Hill, Lynn, Arley, Double Springs, Parish, Oakman, Addison, Sipsey, West Jefferson, Kansas, Nauvoo, Eldridge, Camp McDowell, Ashbank, and Burnwell will be impacted by this line of thunderstorms. Give you a track on that entire line. Since 1027, we're going to be looking at Town Creek 1039, Bolton 1040, Rogersville 1051, and Trinity at 1054. Get you some more towns within this northern part of this line. Look at Moulton 1037, Trinity 1050, Decatur 1054, and Athens at 1103. This severe thunderstorm warning start impacting towns in Tennessee: St. Joseph, Loretto, Lawrenceburg, Etheridge, Pulaski, Linville, Cornersville, Columbia, and Lewisburg further down the line. Showing a little bit of bow in it too, so there's probably some strong winds with it. Max wind gust of 60. Florence, Killen, St. Florian, Underwood, Petersville, Green Hill, Threet, Zip City, Wright, and Oakland. Once again, a tornado watch is in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties in Alabama until 4 a.m. Sunday morning. During the line or in the way of these line of storms, be prepared to take shelter indoors, preferably in a basement or small interior room without windows. If you're in a mobile home, please seek shelter in a more substantial and sturdier structure. I'm fixing to pause. I will return. I'm going to get me something to drink. I shall return. I will go at a new severe thunderstorm warning. Parts of Lauderdale, Limestone County. Severe thunderstorm warning. Storm motion is northeast at 68 miles per hour. Wind threat is observed. Max wind gust 60. Locations to be impacted would be Decatur, Athens, Hartselle, Moulton, Trinity, Rogersville, Town Creek, Lexington, Cortland, and Tanner. Give you some track on this as the Bowen section is moving northeast. We're looking at Town Creek, 1042, Moulton, 1043, North Cortland, 1045, Cortland, 1046, Hillsboro, 1051, Rogersville, 1053, Athens, 1105, Ardmore, 1116, Ardmore, Tennessee, 1116, and Pulaski, Tennessee, 1119. Once again, these are estimated times. Could be there a little sooner, a little bit later. This is a guideline. So if you're in one of these towns, go on and start being prepared to take shelter. Once again, this is for a severe thunderstorm warning. Wind threat is observed. Max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. On locations to be impacted would be Decatur, Athens, Hartselle, Moulton, Trinity, Rogersville, Town Creek, Lexington, Cortland, and Tanner. I would treat this severe thunderstorm warning as if there was a tornado possible within this line. Looks like it's carrying some damaging winds of 60 miles per hour, so seek shelter if you're in one of these locations. Once again, it's Town Creek, Moulton, North Cortland, Hillsboro, Rogersville, Athens, Ardmore, Alabama, Ardmore, Tennessee, and Pulaski, Tennessee. Northern part of this line, we're looking at it's 1037, so Muscle Shoals, it'll be right on top of you now. Florence, 1040, Killen, 1054, Town Creek, 1056, North Cortland, 1101, Loretto, 1112, Rogersville, 1115, and Lawrenceburg, 1130. So if you're in Florence, you've got kids in Florence, they should have already been in their shelter. Go further down the line. Town Creek, 1039, you got about a minute. Moulton, 1040. Rogersville, 1051. Trinity, 1054. Once again, these are estimated times. Had a local storm report. I'll give that to you. It was over in Lamar County. Emergency manager, roof off a home at County Road 31 and Lampkin Road with debris signature. That was from emergency manager in Lamar County. That was at 9:27. They'll get out and do surveys probably sometime tomorrow or Monday. Get an idea if it was wind damage or it was an actual tornado. Had a few storm reports of wind damage in around Marion County, Lamar County. Wearing her page, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that notifications bell, QR code up at the top. We appreciate your donations. You can make a donation through PayPal if you have a PayPal account, Visa or MasterCard. Any amount that you give would be greatly appreciated. We use that to better service our community, buy weather radios as giveaways, relief efforts such as water, tarps, and other relief effort items. That's what I use the money for. So your donation, a little as much as when God's in it. So if God lays it on your heart to donate to our cause for supporting and helping our communities, we would appreciate it. But if you hit that thumbs up and subscribe, that helps us gain other viewers, share our page. We will be covering any type of weather event, winter weather events, severe weather events. We will cover it all. So hit that thumbs up, share our page, let everybody else know about Weather Bandit channel. Not seeing any severe type weather up into Tennessee. We will have this line start moving up into Tennessee. It'll start affecting Lawrenceburg, Etheridge, Pulaski, Linville, Cornerville, Columbia, and Lewisburg. Once again, a tornado watch is in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties until 4 a.m. Sunday morning. Once again, if you're on the Weather Bandit channel, if you want to comment, ask a question, I'll be more than happy to help you. Share our page with your friends and family. That will then get the most updated weather information there is on social media. Looks like we had another severe thunderstorm warning just popped up. Severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like it's for parts of Lauderdale, Colbert County. So wind threat is observed. Max wind gust of 60. Locations to be impacted will be Florence, Muscle Shoals, Killen, Town Creek, Lexington, Leeton, St. Florian, Green Hill, Northwest Alabama Regional Airport, and LaGrange. That's part of that line that's going to be moving up into Tennessee. So we're looking at it's already 10:45, so we're going to be looking at St. Joseph's 10:48, Loretto. That's up in Tennessee at 10:53, Lexington 10:56, Anderson 11:01, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee 11:06, Minor Hill, Tennessee 11:11, Pulaski, Tennessee 11:22, and Linville, Tennessee 11:30. Once again, hopefully our tornado threat has gone down, but we're more concerned about a damaging wind threat for these Boeing sections within this line. Not saying one that couldn't crop up, you have a brief spin up, but right now it's looks like it's becoming a more of a damaging wind threat. Give you the particulars on this severe thunderstorm warning. There will be parts of Lauderdale, Limestone County, parts of Lawrence County. Severe thunderstorm warning. Wind threat is observed. Max wind gust of 60. Location to be impacted would be Decatur, Athens, Hartselle, Moulton, Trinity, Rogersville, Town Creek, Lexington, Portland, and Tanner. Here's the track on this Boeing segment. 1046 Town Creek. It's already come through there. Let's go North Portland 1049. It should be on top of you. Portland 1050. Trinity 1056. Rogersville 1058. Decatur 1101. Athens 1110. Harvest 1122. Ardmore, Alabama 1125. And Ardmore, Tennessee at 1125. start giving people all clear, safe in Florence. You should be good if you're uh, to the west of Florence, Russellville, Haleyville, Hamilton, Winfield, Red Bay, Vernon, Fayette, Winfield, Reform, all the way down to the south. Y'all should be in the clear. You're going to have some additional rainfall, but the severe weather threat should be about over with you. We're still under that tornado watch till 4 a.m. Sunday. But I imagine as this line advances east, northeast, they'll start dropping the counties out to the west. I'm not picking up any mezzo discussions about advancing the tornado watch over from Madison County out to the east over to Jackson County. I haven't seen any information as far as I'm going to check National Weather Service site right quick, see if there's any discussion on that. Haven't seen anything on my end, and I'm not seeing anything through Storm Prediction Center. Said it seems like it's becoming a damaging wind threat. I'm not saying there couldn't be a brief spin up. 60, 50 to 60, 70 mile per hour winds could cause some major damage, but right now it looks like there's a tornado threat. Other than a brief spin up, are the primary concerns at this time. Once again, it's 10:52 p.m. January 28, 2024. You're here with Bobby on Weather Bandit Weather Channel. Please hit that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that notifications button. That way you'll know next time we go live. Scan that QR code, top right hand corner. If you've got a PayPal account, you can donate to our cause. You can use Visa, MasterCard, secured site. We appreciate any donation that you give us. We use it for relief efforts, buy water, weather radios, tarps, just for occasions like this that people have damage to their homes or need water or giveaways for weather radios at future events. Any donation you give goes directly to relief efforts or anything dealing with weather information or sharing weather information with you, the community. So we appreciate any donation, large or small. It's greatly appreciated. Don't forget to like us, share us with your friends and family. It'll be with your help. I need to at least get 500 subscribers. This is a new channel, and I want to get as many subscribers as I can. But if I get over 500, I get other perks within uh, my YouTube channel. All right, we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning. I'll zoom in here a little bit. It's for parts of Limestone, Madison, Morgan, and Coleman. Severe thunderstorm warning. Wind threat observed. Max wind 60 miles per hour. Locations to be impacted with northwestern Huntsville, Decatur, Madison, Athens, Coleman, Hartselle, Redstone Arsenal, Hanceville, Priceville, and Good Hope. See if I can get you a good track on that. That's the wrong one here. It's probably not updated yet. Let's see. It's not updated yet. But those are the locations that would be impacted for that max wind gust of 60. Northwestern Huntsville, Decatur, Madison, Athens, Coleman, Hartselle, Redstone Arsenal, Hanceville, Priceville, and Good Hope. Once again, we're under a tornado watch. It's in effect for Colbert, Franklin, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties until 4 a.m. Sunday morning. National Weather Service has just issued another tornado watch for the remainder counties of North Alabama and parts of southern Tennessee. It expires at 4 a.m. Max wind gust of 75 miles per hour, max hail up to 1 inch. Storm motion be east at 46, and it's not a PDS watch. So they have added the rest of the counties of North Alabama and parts of southern Tennessee there in the yellow. Tornado watch does include Madison and northeast Alabama, DeKalb, Jackson, Marshall. In Tennessee, this watch includes 3 counties in southern Middle Tennessee: Franklin, Tennessee, Lincoln County, and Moore County. This includes the cities of Albertville, Arab, Boaz, Cowan, Deckard, Estill Springs, Fayetteville, Fort Payne, Guntersville, Huntsville, Lynchburg, Rainsville, Scottsboro, Sewanee, and Winchester. If you're viewing the Weather Bandit channel here, I'm going to hang on till about 11:30, and then I am going to call it quits for the evening. It looks like there's going to be a wind threat from here on out. I know we've got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings and a new tornado watch over in the eastern counties of Alabama and some of southern middle Tennessee. But I will be cutting off at 11:30, so I'm gonna be here about 11:30. Those of you that are in Florence, Russellville, Hamilton, Winfield, Double Springs, Hillsboro, points west, basically from I 65 over to the west, you're pretty much in the all clear. You're just gonna have some rain. This line, major part of this line is just now crossing over Interstate 65, heading east. Would hang on till this line gets all the way out of Alabama, but I've been up since 2 a.m. this morning. So I've pulled a long day pulling data and looking at models, trying to keep you up to date with the latest information. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning that popped up. I'm going to scan down, zoom in a little bit. Wind threat is observed. Max wind gusts 60 miles per hour for this severe thunderstorm warning. Locations being impacted will be Athens, Elkmont, Leicester, Good Springs, Cartwright, Mount Roselle, and Legtown. Looks like it's backing out. There's the times. That's for a severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, I'm here for about another 9 minutes. I'm gonna cut the broadcast at 11:30. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, and I need some sleep. Looks like this is hopefully going to be a wind event from here on out as it's going to cross 65. Just checking the chat. Got a new storm report from Lamar County. Tornado report from the public says there's a tree down on Chicken Pen in Kennedy. The time was estimated by radar, so it was around 9:47 this evening. There's multiple reports further down south, and also a tornado warning all the way to the south. Like I said, most of ours looks like it's just going to be a wind threat for the rest of the evening, heavy rain. Once again, if you live west of 65, you're pretty much in the clear other than some moderate rain, light to moderate rain. Since I'll be signing off here in about 6 minutes, points east of 65. Stay tuned to local TV and radio. Make sure you've got your weather radios plugged in with batteries. Have your weather alerts on your cell phones up loud enough to where you can hear it. If you need to be wakened up in the night, I'll be here for the next 6 minutes. All right, before I get out of here, there's a new severe thunderstorm warning. Parts of Madison County. It goes up into Lincoln County. Let's see. Severe thunderstorm warning. Wind threat is reserved. Max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. Locations to be affected: Northwest Huntsville, Winchester, Fayetteville, Moores Mill, Meridianville, Lynchburg, Hazel Green, Deckard, Estill Springs, and Ardmore. Here's the track on that storm. Hazel Green at 11:37, Fayetteville, Tennessee, 11:45, Petersburg, Tennessee, 11:49, Lynchburg, 12, Shelbyville, 12:05, Tullahoma, 12:12, and Fort Trace at 12:13. Not seeing anything pressing. Like I said, this is basically heavy rain. Let me check the lightning right quick. See if there's not. The lightning has died down tremendously from when it was back over in Mississippi, all the way down the line. So right now we're just looking at heavy rain, uh, some strong winds. But still, if you live east of 65, Madison County over to Jackson County, make sure you've got your weather alerts on your phone set loud. That way, if you need to be wakened up for any reason during the night, or make sure you've got your weather radio plugged in and has fresh batteries. And we're going to sign off and be back and chat with you next time. Let's see. I'm going to look at one more thing on my other screen. Everything looks like it's just going to be heavy rainfall and wind, and maybe hopefully it'll stay that way through the rest of the evening. All right, before I get out of here, I want you to hit that thumbs up, like us, share us with your friends and family, subscribe to our page, hit that notification button, QR code at the top, and as I end this video, there'll be a QR code you can scan, and you can donate to our cause to keep this continually running during any weather event. We do this community service. Your donations will help us tremendously. So with that, I'm going to sign out for this evening and get me some sleep. As once again, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, but I do appreciate your viewership. And if you decide to donate, we do appreciate that as well. So with that, I'm going to be signing out. Once again, it looks like it's just going to be heavy rain for the rest of the evening and maybe some strong winds. And hopefully this will just get on out of here probably about 4 or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock by Sunday morning. So, all right. Well, I appreciate y'all's viewership and thank you for watching Weather Bandit channel. Y'all have a wonderful and safe evening.